Can you guys believe that Disney was through such a huge struggle by themselves in 2022 while DreamWorks was on a roll? Yeah, call that a comeback if I ever saw one myself. What is going on, my fellow movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponto channel, here to bring you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here today, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below, that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and also share this video. You guys already know the drill. And guys, I am so excited, you guys, because today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite movies of 2022, and that is going to be Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Boy, oh boy, you guys do not know how excited I am to talk about this. This movie was directed by Joel Crawford, who also brought us The Croods: A New Age. And of course, it stars the likes of Antonio Banderas, Salma Hayek, Olivia Colman, Florence, Pugh, John Mulaney. Stacked cast, if I could ever say the least. Even more stacked than the first one was. Oh boy. Here we go. We follow our favorite fearless hero, Puss in Boots, voiced by Antonio Banderas, who discovers that his passion for adventure has taken its toll. He has burned through 8 of his 9 lives. And now, this time, Puss sets out on an epic journey to find the mythical last wish of the wishing star and to restore his 9 lives. So when I initially saw the trailer for this movie, I was a little skeptical, because I was like, wait, they're making another Puss in Boots? I don't know. But as the film's release got closer and I started hearing all the buzz about this film, everyone was like, oh my god, it's the best animated film of 2022. You guys got to see it. And I was like, well, I kind of doubted those people, because as you can see behind me, The Bad Guys, which was also by DreamWorks, was my very animated film of the year. Before I saw this film, which I absolutely adored from start to finish. And at the time of recording, I have now seen this movie in theaters twice. And I already want to go back and see it a third time, because I love this movie. I really do. And what's one of the big reasons why I love this film? Well, number one, the animation. The animation of this film may not have looked great from the trailers, but when you see this film on the big screen, it just pops. Like, it's so colorful. They know what they're doing. DreamWorks is on top of their game. The animation style, of course, is very similar in vein to The Bad Guys. But also, a lot of people say that the animation style might be copying off of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I would morely say it's taking inspiration behind Into the Spider-Verse. It's, again, kind of the same thing about The Bad Guys. And that's actually kind of a compliment for this movie. And it really works, because even like during some of the fight scenes, with the way that the animation is crafted, it just looks beautiful. Again, this is one of those films that you should see on the big screen, just to see the colors pop on the big screen, and also just to like see the gorgeous animation and how well it can translate to the big screen. It just works that way. And I'm glad I got to see this film twice in theaters because of how much I love it. And I don't know what else to say, you guys. This movie was awesome, but of course you guys came here for the review, so let's talk about some more things I loved about this film. First of all, my boy Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots. I did say that he did have a little bit of vulnerability in the first film, but I feel like his character in this film is so much more vulnerable, because as I said before, he's burned through 8 of his 9 lives. And he even says that death is after him. So you can tell that he's scared to die. I mean, that's because that's what I like in kids' movies. Like, even or in animated films, when they can tackle some dark subjects to also aim towards adults, and not just have a kid-friendly movie that just mainly aimed towards kids. They have a movie that can actually take chances and risks to actually also appeal to adults. Which, again, that's something I love in animated films. And this movie did that in spades. For basically facing your mortality and having a fear of death, that is extremely dark for a kid's movie. But you know what? All for the better, because a movie like Soul touches on some very dark subjects, and it really works. This film might have even touched on some darker subjects. I don't even know, if I'm being honest with you guys. But yeah, this, and also Salma Hayek returns, of course, as Kitty Softpaws. She was an absolute blast of a character, and her chemistry that she has with Antonio Banderas is just, it's awesome. Pretty much unmatched with these two. And also you have Florence Pugh voicing Goldilocks. Yeah, a casting choice I never would have thought have worked. And I couldn't even tell that was Florence Pugh for the longest time. Like I kind of had to look this up a little bit, and then when I saw that it was Florence Pugh voicing Goldilocks, I was like, oh crap, that is her. So yeah, and she's also, of course, accompanied by the three bears. So Goldilocks and the three bears, and they're a crime family. Basically, they're a crime family, and it's not a spoiler because it is given away in the trailer. And if you guys want a taste of this film, just watch the first trailer, because the first trailer barely gives the film away, and you kind of know what you'd be getting into. So that's really what I have to say. Just watch the first trailer. So, because yes, it might give us like the simplest plot points, but it doesn't give away the best parts of this movie. And it really works. And the design of the death, which is actually a big bad wolf, is absolutely terrifying. Like, this guy had me in goosebumps while I was watching that fight scene that he has with Puss in Boots at the bar. And I was like, oh. Yeah, like I was getting chills up and down my spine. And when a kid's movie can do that, you know it's doing its job. Like, and not just appealing to kids, but again, as I said before, appealing to adults, which is something that I adored about this movie. And Olivia Colman voices also one of the bears. She was great. Ray Winstone. Everybody was on top of their game. Even John Mulaney voicing Big Jack Horner. Where did this come from? Because you guys may remember John Mulaney earlier on in 2022 with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. He really stepped up his game with this movie and gave us a really, really funny villainous performance here. And the animation on his character just looks so haunting to me. Just look at how big he is from the images. Like, that's kind of scary, if I'm being honest with you. And as I said, the animation just is gorgeous, and it's very colorful. It's beautifully shot, and it's really funny in a lot of moments. This movie is really funny. And I didn't even talk about the dog in this movie, Perrito. I thought was hilarious. I thought that was going to be one of those characters that was just going to be, okay, you're annoying. But no, this is another character that had quite a bit of vulnerability, like that I wasn't really expecting. And it works. Like, all the characters, like minus Jack Horner, really actually have quite a bit of vulnerability. Like, and you kind of understand, and even with Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you actually understand them a little bit and why they're wanting to get to the Wishing Star. And just, again, the chemistry between Kitty Softpaws, Puss in Boots, and Burrito are all fantastic. And just, I don't know, guys. I love this movie so much, and I could not find one single negative I can even say about Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I feel like everything was done absolutely perfectly. It's very funny, very emotional, and touches on some very dark subjects that I never thought I would see in a Shrek movie even. Which, I love those Shrek movies. Minus 3 and 4 are okay, but the first two especially are the ones that I grew up with. But the first one is easily my favorite, because I love Lord Farquaad as the character. And again, Big Jack Horner reminds me a lot of Lord Farquaad from the first Shrek. And again, this film has some callbacks. And this movie's humor is unapologetic, just like the original Shrek, or even both of those movies. The humor is unapologetic. Like, they're not afraid to take some chances in the humor department, even with a kids movie. Absolutely hysterical. But if you guys couldn't even guess, I adore this film. And I want to go see this film for a third time in theaters because just to see the animation glow on the big screen and just Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek having excellent chemistry and some great villains to boot as well. Nothing can beat this movie, man. I adore Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And if this movie is still playing in your nearest theater, please, 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 I urge you guys to go support this film in your nearest theater. You will not regret it, I promise you.
So with all that said, I'm going to give Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, it's well-deserved, 5 out of 5.
So yeah, I love this movie, guys. Again, if you have not seen it, please go check it out in theaters if you can. But, I mean, it is on digital right now, but I encourage you guys just to go out and pay for a ticket to go see this movie. It's worth your time. I promise you that. But anyways, guys, of course, this is my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Is this your favorite Shrek movie? Is this your favorite DreamWorks movie now? Let me know all of that down in the comments section below. Be as respectful as you can, of course, because I love talking movies with you guys, and getting to interact with you lovely people makes all the things more fun for me. Hit that subscribe button once again, hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up, and also share this video. You guys already know what to do. Look forward to more awesome videos hitting this channel very, very, very soon. I do plan on checking out the movie Missing. That's coming out this weekend, a movie that's basically kind of similar in vein to Searching. So I do plan to go check that out. I might see A Man Called Otto, but we got a lot of stuff to look forward to in 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Creed 3, John Wick 4, Scream 6, a lot of stuff we can look forward to, you guys. It's going to be a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.